Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Powershell video. In this one we're gonna quickly have a look at brackets, the types of brackets and how we use them. We use different types of brackets in PowerShell. One of them is parentheses. We use these are parentheses. We use them to pass arguments, to enclose multiple set of instructions into one. We resolve ambiguity, like when you're multiplying and subtracting at the same time. So if I want to do 1 plus 2 times 3, where you put the brackets will decide the priority based on bod mass or bed mass, depending on what's familiar to you. We also use brackets to create an array, so let me show you how that's done. So we did talk about this, so that's how we create an array. And if I save and run this just for the fun of it, test.ps1, and this prints. So you see we used it here, we used parentheses here in the first for loop. We used parentheses here to declare the array. So we use them in different places. So these are very common brackets that we use with parentheses. Moving on, we also use these brackets, basically the ones enclosing the dollar element variable. They're used to enclose statements, to enclose a block of commands, essentially. An example of that would be like an if statement, where you use this to, so I could also say write host blah, and if I run this now, it prints all these commands under the curly braces, so brackets. Now we also use square brackets to reference to variables, which are arrays. Like here we are doing a range. So basically we use them for access to an array, access to like hash tables, access to list objects, and we use them to filter in regular expressions. So you use these brackets as well in many places. So if I save this and run it up once again, it's going to print these commands. Basically it's going to print item 1, item 2, item 3, and it's going to get processed from V to Z. Right, so well, there's only W, so you could modify this to be M and run it again, and it gives you a lot more results, right, from M onwards. So that's a little tidbit on how to use brackets, or what we use brackets for in PowerShell. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
It's great to see that you made it to the end of the video. If you'd like to download all my knowledge as a zip file, hit the subscribe button. To download it as a tarball, use like or share button.